Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. This is Andrew coming to you from beautiful Costa Rica. And tonight's topic is going to be a special edition of the show, of the channel. And I'm going to jump into it in a moment, but I do have to preface it that this is again going to be maybe a trigger warning for people to proceed and watch the channel, watch this episode or not. It's up to you. The topic is going to be the dark night of the soul. Now, if you know what that means, you probably know what I'm going to be talking about. If you don't know, it's very, it's a heavy topic, and it's a topic that I want to discuss. And to preface it, I just want to let you know that I personally went through this January 6th of 2021, and this is exactly how I found myself and changed my whole trajectory of me as a human being. And that's why I created this channel, and that's why I'm educating people and devoting my free time to raise awareness for narcissism. Literally, it's for the dark night of the soul, because I went through it. And I'm not getting all spiritual on you guys, and I'm not pumping religion or doing any of those things. I'm just letting you know that I researched this term today because I heard it somewhere, and I did not even know that this term existed, and I researched it and found out that I actually went through this and came out on top, and I'm a survivor. So again, I want to let you guys know this is a trigger warning. I'm not trying to get anybody to watch the video or not. This is documentation of me living my life and trying to educate people on the narcissistic abusive cycle. So I'm going to read what a beautiful person wrote. And this is from Amber Blaze, and it was published in 2020. So I'm going to read this, and here we go. These are not my words, these are her words. It's called The Dark Night of the Soul. Here we go. The dark night of the soul in Roman Catholic spirituality describes a spiritual crisis, aka a spiritual depression or existential crisis. It is often confused as clinical depression, and with good reason, as it mimics all the symptoms of depression. But unlike depression, which is in your head, this is in your very soul. During the dark night, you question your place in life. Nothing makes sense anymore, and it seems as if there's no purpose to anything. It can be triggered by some uncontrollable external event, such as bereavement or disaster. It can also be triggered by something happening that you can't explain away, something that seems to invalidate your beliefs, or perhaps you feel that everything you achieved or believed in life has suddenly fallen apart or appears to have been a lie. What has collapsed is the whole conceptual framework of your life, the meaning you had given it in your mind, your expectations, and your understanding. So that results in you entering a dark place mentally. The dark place is what spiritualists call the dark night of the soul. Think of it as the cocoon phase of a transformation. But unlike a caterpillar turning into a butterfly, this will feel more like a drug addict detoxing. It will be hard mentally and physically, but you will emerge from this dark place with a transformed state of consciousness. You will become awakened. The dark night is a deep and painful dip that must be experienced before you can find enlightenment. The dark night of the soul is kind of like a death, but what actually dies is the ego. In hindsight, most people who have gone through this transformation realize that they had to go through it to evoke a spiritual awakening. There simply was no other way. And it can also come right at the moment in which you have every reason to be content. You believe you should be happy. So when you suddenly find yourself hitting rock bottom, it can come as a bit of a shock. What's actually happening is you're starting to realize how external material things didn't serve you. Your delusions about what you thought mattered are now breaking down around you. The part of you that is still chasing things outside of yourself in a pursuit to make you happy is now dying. And once it does, you can begin actually doing things that make you whole. A lot of people feel the need to detox or purge certain things from their life. They may start eating healthier or wanting to exercise, clean their home of excessive material belongings, or remove people from their lives. Some people also experience more physical symptoms, such as unexplainable chills or heaviness or lightness. It can also disrupt your sleep patterns. You may feel exhausted one minute, then wired the next. Your appetite may swing from being ravenous to not hungry. You may also suffer mood swings. This is your body going through a growth phase while it is calibrating. You may also feel the need to just slow down and take stock. It is also normal to feel lost and unsure where you should be going or what you should be doing. You simply don't know who you are anymore. We spend so much of our lives doing what is expected of us that when this limitation is removed, we have no idea what to do. They are entering a new life and a new way of living. It can be overwhelming since they have no idea where their life is headed. There is no longer a need to please people or conform to what they expect of you. There is a realization that fitting in and trying to always please others is ego-based behavior. There is no longer a need to be better than others or try and make people like you. You start to realize what people are talking about when they say we are living in a socially conditioned, ingenious life where we are on autopilot. It appears that everything from our hobbies and life interests through to our partners is based on what society expects of us. Fear-based religions no longer have the same hold over you. You may want to now learn to harness your mind and awaken your own power to help others. Eastern philosophies, spirituality, and similar practices such as meditation and healing now start to resonate with you. Repressed, buried memories and past events will now start to surface. This will allow you to face them and heal them. You will not want to be around others, even though you don't want to be alone either. Being around people can be overwhelming. You may feel resentful towards humanity and a deep sadness. It is normal to feel suicidal and withdrawn. You will start to get in touch with mortality. You may grieve people who have not died and also question the point of going on. You will suffer as a means to feel empathy towards others. Things that did not bother you before now evoke powerful emotions as you feel the emotions of others. This will allow you to feel and recognize true suffering in others. You will develop great patience and understanding towards others, even strangers. You will notice signs and coincidences everywhere. Strange, inexplicable things will happen. This will help you to recognize you are on the right track. We all come to the darkness to resolve our own unique set of circumstances. Quite often, we fight the idea of change to the point of exhaustion before collapsing in the defeat. We stop fighting. We allow ourselves to be overtaken by something that was better for us all along. We hear people talking about surrendering, and it sounds like giving in to the enemy. In this instance, it means to stop fighting against it, accept it, and let it happen. To trust the universe and the process. Trust that the dark night will turn to a new dawn. The night does not last forever. Upon completing this journey, you will become enlightened. You will then be able to help others also find their way through their darkness and see the light of their new dawn. Not everyone travels this journey. It is generally only bestowed upon the lucky few that have a strong spiritual path ahead of them. Although when you are going through it, you may feel anything but lucky. So guys, that was the article that was written. I wanted to read it to you, and I hope I have permission to do so. I gave her credit, Amber Blaze. It meant a lot to me when I actually read it, and I read it many times before doing this video, because people ask me all the time, like, Andrew, why are you doing this? I mean, it's incredible. You're helping people, and you're giving of yourself, and this is amazing. It's great, but why are you doing it? I'm doing it because it's a calling. It's just, I've gone through the fire. I know what a narcissist is. I know all the signs. I lived it for 6 years, actually longer, to be fair. And I feel it necessary to give back to the world. And in the beginning of, at the end of 2020, when I was discarded, I told myself that I was going to make a moonshot and I was going to do something to help out this planet in any capacity I could. And I went through some of the darkest times. If you play the video again, you'll know exactly what I was talking about, in November, December, and January. And January 6th is when things got really nasty for me. And I made it through, though. I made it here in my house, alone, isolated, COVID, left for dead, all the things. And again, I know that I'm not trying to trigger anybody, and I'm not being dramatic. I sincerely, if you made it this far in the video, that's great. I'm just documenting and letting people know exactly a real human being, me, that fought through this evilness, disgustingness. And I did have the dark night, and I didn't know what it was. I had no idea. And I sincerely hope to God no one else has to go through this. So that's when today I was researching other videos and content and things, and I came across this article. And the term, dark night of the soul, I came across that term, and I didn't know what it was, so I researched it and read it, and I was like, oh my God, that's exactly what you did, and you did almost everything. So I wanted to share the video with you guys. Like I said, if the video gets likes, great. If it doesn't, it's fine. It's not about me. It's about knowing that why I'm doing what I'm doing, and there's a massive purpose for it, and it's to help people and to educate people. And that's what it is. The dark night of the soul is sincerely, for me, the scariest night of my entire life. I don't expect to have a night even close to that ever again. I don't wish it upon anybody. I hope that no one ever has to go through that. And it doesn't have to be from a narcissist or a narcissistic abusive relationship that you have this. That was my correlation with the dark night of the soul. People have it for many other different reasons, many more than what I had. But guys, I wanted to share the video, and like I said, I hope you guys are all doing well. God bless you. I hope this video helped you out. It's a little unusual, but it had to be done. It had to be created because that's why I'm here. That's why I started this channel. So God bless you guys. I love you from beautiful Costa Rica. This is Andrew, and I hope you are all safe. And let's make this planet a better place. God bless you.